Greetings, School City of Hammond family, and welcome back to school. I sincerely hope you were able to enjoy some time away and feel excited and recharged for the year to come. Before we move forward, I do think it's appropriate to acknowledge some of the challenges of this past summer. I know for many of you, the room you're sitting in today is not the room you were in last year. And for those of you who are in the same room, many of the faces are new and some of your favorite faces are missing. As your superintendent, I want you to know that I, along with your district and building leadership team, share in that pain and are committed to doing everything in our power and sphere of influence to protect, shepherd, and grow School City of Hammond. Despite the challenges of this past summer, our mission remains the same: to provide excellence in learning so our students will experience a high level of success in their lives. One barrier to success in life that many of our students have is they are not adequately equipped to deal with the stresses and challenges that life presents. This expresses itself in a variety of ways, such as inadequate conflict resolution skills, an inability to de-escalate oneself, a lack of perseverance or grit, and a hypersensitivity to one's social media presence. Who among us would not appreciate it if we saw growth from our students in those and many more areas that relate to their social and emotional well-being? I can tell you that employers cite a lack of development in soft skills as being a much greater challenge than an employee lacking in technical skills. In 2019, we must help students grow and develop their character if we want them to have success, not only in our classrooms, but in life. To that end, I've challenged each building leadership team to develop an SEL goal for their school that is both achievable and measurable. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone or expand your definition of teaching, but we must address the needs of the whole child if we want our schools to flourish. In addition to the focus on SEL, we have several initiatives that I would like to bring to your attention. This past Thursday, we had a ribbon cutting ceremony at Irving for our new dual language immersion program. Yay. Our DLI program is the first of its kind in the region and will offer instruction to students in both English and Spanish and to both native and non-native speakers. It will give an opportunity for the non-native speaker to lead and experience the same level of success and growth that was typically reserved for native speakers. Schools who have implemented this program have seen remarkable achievement for all learners, and I'm confident our students will experience similar gains. I'm so excited about our new DLI program that I will be showing it off to State Superintendent Dr. Jennifer McCormick when she comes to Hammond on August 29th. After the visit to Irving, we will be doing a live stream Q&A session across all of our schools where Dr. McCormick will be answering the questions that you have and the students have for her. A Google form will be distributed soon to gather questions from the schools. Thanks to the Common School Loan, we were able to acquire enough Chromebooks that we will soon be one-to-one in all of our high schools. These will be take-home devices, and I'm also pleased to announce we were selected as a grantee of the 1 in a Million device program. This will provide a free 10 gig per month hotspot to our students who lack reliable internet access at home. Both of these initiatives will help to close the digital divide for our students and prepare them for the next-gen workforce. They will also be the foundation of our curricular efforts in secondary as we look to embrace STEAM and project-based learning. A side effect of our one-to-one initiative in secondary is that the current devices will be redistributed to our elementary buildings after the secondary rollout is finished, effectively making us a one-to-one district. Again, yay. I've publicly stated many times that one of the keys to the long-term health of School City of Hammond will be how effectively we're able to engage our business and community partners. In the 4 months I've been superintendent, I've seen an eagerness from both past partners and new friends to come alongside SCH to develop innovative solutions and provide new opportunities for our students. No partner has been more willing to come alongside us than the Civil City of Hammond and Mayor Tom. I am very hopeful that in the coming months I'll be able to announce some very real and exciting and practical ways the Civil City and the School City are partnering together. For the last segment of the video, I wanted to propose to you a theme for the 2019-2020 school year. I've been contemplating for most of the summer on what word or phrase could encapsulate what I wanted our focus to be. My initial thought was to focus on the students, but I kept coming up with cliched or overdone phrases like students first. I kept working at it, listening to others, and trying to develop that focus. About a week ago, I thought I might have had it. I came up with 13K. Now you're probably wondering, what is 13K? When you add up the number of students K through 12, plus our preschool students, our CTE students, and our adult education students, we serve over 13,000 students in School City of Hammond. It's a huge number, and I do think I'm right that we need to have our focus on them. Caring for and providing 13,000 students a world-class education is an incredible responsibility. But as the week went on, 13K started to feel incomplete to me. There was a group that was missing. We are actually 15K, because there are over 2,000 full and part-time employees who call School City of Hammond home. Every day we are in session, there are 15,000 lives that are directly impacting or being impacted by our schools. That number 15,000 is more than the population of Whiting, more than Lowell, and even more than the population of St. John. On some level, the 15K is overwhelming, but our challenge remains that the entire 15K are deserving of respect and the opportunity to experience joy and success in our schools. We cannot settle for failure, for even if 5% of the 15K fail, that represents 750 lives that are being negatively and severely impacted. Truly, the only way for the 15K to thrive is for us to be united together. When we see ourselves as one school system, one district, and dare I say, one family, all of us committed to student success, all of us committed to developing positive relationships with kids and with each other, then and only then can School City of Hammond accomplish our goals. It will require each of us to sacrifice, grow, empathize, forgive, and have patience with each other as we serve each other and the kids. I know for some of you this is a big ask. You've been hurt and seen others hurt and don't want to risk hoping that this vision could be legitimate. But today marks a new day for School City of Hammond. We each have our own unique contribution to the 15K and an opportunity to give it our very best. When you have positive news about anyone in the 15K, I invite you to use the 15K hashtag and share it out on your school websites and social media. Let people ask about it. Explain to them that 15K isn't about money or maybe a race, but it signifies the 15,000 lives that make up School City of Hammond. Our task is great, but the 15K is absolutely worth it, and they will be here in full force in just 2 days. I stand ready as your superintendent to serve and support you as we grow together. I wish each of you an amazing year that is filled with memorable and uplifting stories of how you've changed someone's life for the better. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.